for watching.
It's Madden NFL 24, and the focus is on Courtland Sutton. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Texans and the 49ers, next on Madden Football.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today it's a Week 14 matchup. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their...
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. King throwing to start the drive. Flushed out right. Nifty move. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. King forced out to his left. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gets the dump off to Pierce. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here...
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. King. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun. King. Here's a diving catch right side. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. King. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Alec Pierce with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. Off the bootleg. King on the move to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. But hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Looking to throw. King being chased out left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
He took it in from a yard out the last time they had the ball. And he'll start here with a first down. To throw is King. Throwing to start the drive. Oh, he stays up. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught at the 10. A huge play there for Houston. 54 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention. Because
touchdown, Texans! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. But he's done everything right so far in this first half. 2 touchdown passes, 2 touchdown runs, as his guys will start first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. King. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10.
First down, Houston.
Operating from the gun. King escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Operating from the gun, King. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. King. Flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's...
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10. King now on 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. King flushed out right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
Myers on the tackle. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Texans.
Back to throw. King buying time to his left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. King. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd. Throwing to start the drive. King. That's complete to Pierce. Little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Here's King on first down, escaping the pressure right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now King throwing on first down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and scoring. Houston set to take over. They go play action here on first down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 19... They've got his man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. 42 yards. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that side.
And now out comes Houston. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
King to throw on second down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. King. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Mike Gesicki, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area, and he's able to work free. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continue. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Alec Pierce with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study...
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it. And now they'll audible to something else. To throw is King on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
King now looking to throw on 2nd down. Here's a slant, and he's got it to Ward. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Off the play fake. King. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Back to throw. King. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Texans are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the 4th quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see...
Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Here's King on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Now King throwing on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Texans are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up. The Texans offense set to regain possession. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game. King to throw from his end zone. Quick slant caught by Pierce. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Looking to throw on second down. King. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Well, that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. King eluding the pressure right. A nice little juke. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is King on 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. And they can run this score up even further as they begin this drive with a 1st and goal and that huge lead. And now they'll shift things around. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over it. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Houston's offense taking over again. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly. King now, off play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
To everyone watching, I appreciate you. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.